So you know how people do cheesy love confessions when it's New Year's? They just start talking and it's cheesy. And I mean, I would never do that. But it is New Year's and well, you do kind of inspire the cheesiness and yes, this is that. There is no escape. I have locked the door. It's not locked. You can run. So I've never actually done this. I've never done this. I've not done this or that. I haven't done the cheesy love confession. I've not done a love confession. I've not done the whole New Year's please kiss me because I mean, I'm normally drunk because I'm normally single and I'm normally miserable because everyone else has someone and it's the worst thing to be the only single person in a room of kissing people. It's not something I recommend. So I, as you know, I've had some relationships that were not great. Super not great. And because of that, I became a little bit guarded. Just, well, no, I wouldn't say I was completely closed off. I was completely closed off. I didn't trust anyone and I didn't want to trust anyone, but I did want to trust someone. And it was just, I didn't think we would make it this far, and that sounds so bad. Now that I've said it, that's just, I mean, I know, that sounds awful, but it wasn't because I didn't want to make it this far. I did so bad because I really, really liked you. Past tense sounds awful. Damn it. I always really liked you. I mean, as soon as we started talking, I knew I was in trouble because you're funny. You're sweet and generous and kind and you get sarcasm, which is a very attractive quality to me. I am strange. But you're also you're you, and that means you're gorgeous. I mean, your smile is so sexy, it's illegal in 126 counties and countries and, national parks. I don't know, but it's just, you're smiling and when you smile at me, my brain kind of goes, ooh, and just, ooh. But I'm doing something, so I'm going to, No, that was premature. Because there's stuff I want to say. There's stuff I want to say to you. I didn't mean to fall in love with you. It's in fact something I was actively avoiding. But you kind of made it difficult. And I kind of made it difficult because I had a plan of not spending time with you. Well, spending some time, but not too much time, because the more time I spent with you, the more I wanted to spend time and look at you like all like dopey-eyed and sighing. But I found myself calling you. I don't phone people because I am that person that when my phone rings, I stare at it in horror, just willing the person to text me like a civilized person. But I called you, I dialed your number, and I actually spoke to you on the phone because I wanted to see you. So we spent a lot of time together, which was just absolutely awful for my efforts to not fall in love. Because you're patient. Not all the time. Sometimes you can be really impatient, but with me you were patient because you knew that I was flighty and nervy and I you kind of got the whole I want to be more than friends, but I can only be your friend, and you didn't push, but you didn't back away, and you were patient. But I mean, I didn't want to mess you around. And I was scared of doing that because I was so, I want to, I don't want to, I want to, I don't want to, I want to, but I'm scared. And I didn't want to, because you deserve more than that. And you were just so, you gave me space when I needed it, but you were always there, and you were, you're just so, I really like you. Present tense, because I do like you, but also past tense, because it's like was like, I said like a lot. I was meant to say love more than like, and I found myself saying like so much. Like was the foundation. Like was the solid foundation that I could build a wall of security on. And you make me feel secure because I don't worry that you're going to hurt me. I mean, sometimes you do, and I hurt you because, you know, we're both imperfect people, because no one is perfect. And sometimes I'm short-tempered, and sometimes you're sarky, and sometimes it's just horrible, and it's I don't like that, but it's for seconds. It passes, and it's just reassuring in a way, because we're not pretending, we're not putting on a show, it's not for best. This isn't the tea set you only bring out when the queen dies. That was awfully specific. So specific. But it's not that. This is the everyday tea set, and it's a bit dinged and chipped, but it's still the best for a cup of tea. I mean, when I drink tea from you, I really should have thought through that metaphor a little bit more, because that makes it sound like I wanna chop off the top of your skull and scoop out your brain and make it into a teacup. I wouldn't, by the way, because I don't think bone is a good material for a teacup. It would really stain from the tea bags. I wouldn't use loose leaf tea in a skull cup. What I'm trying to say is that I have issues. I have issues when it comes to tea. I have a problem, and that problem is I don't have a teacup. No, I don't want you to. You're amazing, and I love you. I adore you. I am besotted. I am just... It's not a full stop. When I say I love you, it's not full stop. It's I love you, and I keep falling in love. I mean, I'm skydiving without a parachute, and it's scary, but also I'm skydiving without a parachute, and that's just... I am Tom Cruise. No, I'm not. I don't have that freaky middle tooth. I'm not... I just mean every day with you is a day that I love, and I love you. And I want this year to be a year that I spend with you. I want every year to be a year that I spend with you. Not just this year. I don't want you to go after the... I just really love you. I love you so much. And I just want you to know that you are the most important person to me. You are more important than tea to me. All tea. All tea. If you wanted me to give up tea, I would try. I'm not saying that I would be able to do it, but I would try. If you had a good reason, I mean, if you just, decided right now that you didn't want me to drink tea, I wouldn't say yes. We would have to have a discussion, and you would have to have a reasonable argument, but I would be open to hearing your argument. And I wouldn't do that with anyone else. Anyone else, I would just tell them to fuck off. But with you, I'd be reasonably open to considering perhaps reducing my tea intake to a more reasonable level of consumption. But you would never ask me to do that because you love me and I love you, and that's why I love you. Please don't do that. Don't ruin it. I mean, I've probably already ruined it because I did talk about making your skull into a teacup. And then I criticised the suitability of your skull for a teacup. I might be a bit nervous. I'm really nervous. I've had a lot of sugar. I've had a lot of Lindor and a lot of tea because this is what people do when it's New Year's and they've been with someone for a while and they're stupid in love and they might have mentioned to other people that they're stupid in love and suddenly everyone knows and you realise, shit, everyone knows that I'm in love with you apart from you because I haven't actually said it. But maybe you do know, but if I don't say it, it's kind of bad because everyone else can say, hey, that's the day that she told me that she was in love with you, and you'll be a bit put out because I haven't done that. So I'm doing it. So this is, I'm not trying to, that's not my main, I love you. I love you. And every day, this is going to get sloppy. This is the bit that you can just, not listen to this bit, but I'm going to say it. Every day with you, I feel loved. And I didn't realise how alien a feeling that was. I didn't realise how much I needed that. How much I missed that because I had never had it. But I did because you just make me feel secure and loved and seen. You see me and I matter. I feel like I matter. I say that so easily. I matter. And sometimes I have doubts. Sometimes in the past I've wondered about it, questioned it. I felt like I didn't matter. And I put myself last. But with you, I don't put myself last. And that sounds like I'm being selfish, but it's not selfish. It's I have this security. And I know I've said that word a lot, but it's so special to me. This security of being loved. It's a confidence. It's a reassuring. It's just you. It's you, and I love you. I love you so much. So this New Year's, I am telling you that I love you. And I think you know. You do know. Of course you know, because everyone knows. I am pretty loud and I say it all the time. But I don't say it to you. But I try to let you know. I try to make you feel loved, and I just love you so much. I love you. I love you. And I promise that I'm going to try to make you feel how you make me feel, because this feeling is this is why people write love stories. This is why people write poetry. This is why people sing songs. This is why love stories are. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And those 3 words cannot ever convey the love that I have for you. But I love. I mean, they do a better job than I am, because skull, teacup. Yeah. But I love you. I love you. I love you. And I want to spend this year with you. I want to spend every year with you. I love you. And I just, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. No, that's not what they mean by bone china. It's different. What? No, we're not talking about bone teacups. We are. This is why I love you. You're so weird.